Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with yet another video of the Arizona Sports Fan. Thank you so very much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. Every single one of you, new subscribers, old subscribers. Before we go ahead and get started and what we want to go ahead and talk about today, I want to go ahead and say if you're new and you're a Cardinal fan, or even if you just like the content in general and want to support a fellow YouTuber, please consider subscribing right here, and also go ahead and put that little notification bell just to let you guys know when we are doing a live stream. New videos are coming out. I really appreciate it. We want to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Let's see if we can go ahead and hit that goal. Now, as of right now, the Arizona Cardinals are currently on a 6-game losing streak, and with 3 games left in the schedule, oh my goodness, we have the potential to match, well, I guess we can't match our record of last year because we have the tie, so we will be 0.5 games better than we did last year, which isn't saying very much, but we're going to go ahead and dive into what 3 games are left in the schedule and if we see a foreseeable win going from here on out. Guys, let's go ahead and roll that intro. I do appreciate every single one of you guys coming back. Now, just to let you know, we are going to be posting another video later on today. It's going to be my my video for propaganda to get rid of Steve Keim. Make sure you go ahead and watch that video in the entirety form. See if you can share it and all that different stuff. I would really appreciate it. So guys, right now as we're sitting in the schedule, we have the Browns, Cleveland Browns coming next. And then we have the Seattle Seahawks, and then we have the Rams going to be playing next as well. So we have 3 games left in the schedule. I kind of feel like this season, although we sucked, although we weren't very good, I feel like the season went by really fast. I don't know if it's for you guys if it went fast or maybe it was dragging, but I know a lot of the times this time during the season it's kind of just best to keep watching, but also kind of look to the future and just kind of overall, I don't know, kind of forget about this 2018-2019 season. Now, like I mentioned before, those 3 games that we have going on, we are in danger of possibly not winning any game from here on out and possibly being 3-12-1. And my goodness, that is bad. Back-to-back years with very terrible football players, organization just in general, and I do not understand why an organization will let this happen 2 times in a row. Now, I do remember Steve Keim saying something along the lines of, if I'm going to be making this high of a pick in the draft next year, I possibly won't be here. Now, I do hope that Michael Bidwell takes that to heart and actually gets rid of Steve Keim once and for all, but we're not going to go ahead and dive into that. That's going to be for my later episode going on. So what game do I feel like is a possibility for us to win? Now, the Browns, they have playmakers. They have really good talent on the Browns roster. But I just don't feel like Freddie Kitchens is the head coach. To take them anywhere. Now, a lot of people might say, Baker Mayfield regressed. Baker Mayfield is not the same. He's got to get off all those commercials. But I think deep down, it all comes down to play calls. It comes down to schemes, putting these players on the right positions available. And there's even rumors that OBJ, although he's playing with his best friend and Jarvis Landry, he doesn't want to be in the Cleveland Browns. He's thinking more of his own personal stats and all that stuff, so he doesn't really want to be there at all. But there is that game. There is also the Seattle Seahawks game and the Rams game, and oh my goodness, I cannot see a silver lining through any of these games. All 3 of those teams are fighting for some sort of playoff contention. The Browns might be the furthest away from it, obviously, and then we have the other 2 which are in our division, and I would not be surprised if we see the 2 wild card spots coming from the NFC West, which just makes it kind of seem to believe that our division is the toughest division out there, and we are so far behind from anybody, so far behind from any of these other teams to to compete, and that's really, really sad to see, especially as being a longtime Arizona Cardinal fan such as myself. But what team do I think we can possibly maybe somehow get a win from? Now, I'm going to tell you what team I think we might be able to pull a win from, and also what team do I really want to get a win from. Now, if I can get any chance, one Christmas present from, from Santa Claus out there, and if I can get one wish, I would hope we can win the Seattle Seahawks game. Now, the only reason why I say that is because I have some family members in Seattle Seahawks. In Seattle, and I would love to say, hey, we beat you one time. That's awesome. Yay, us, sort of thing. Kind of like that moral victory. But who knows if that's actually going to happen. Now, the game that I really think that we possibly have a chance to win is the Cleveland Browns game, which is next week's game. I don't think it's going to be easy. I don't think we're just going to smack them around and beat them. Oh, heck no. No, it's going to be a hard fought win. It's going to be Kyler Murray versus Baker Mayfield, which at the end of the beginning of the season, I felt like this was going to be a primetime game, a game that it just was going to be one for the books. But unfortunately, both teams right now are kind of not doing the greatest, especially the Arizona Cardinals. I think I saw a tweet. It was actually pretty funny. Somebody said, breaking news, there was a flex moving the Arizona Cardinals and Cleveland Brown game to switch it to Saturday's time slot, and it's going to be playing on Cartoon Network. That right there was like, oh my god, like, it's funny, but like how bad is this? Like, we are right there with the Cleveland Browns, and the Cleveland Browns are actually doing a lot better than we are. So kudos to them to, turning it around and getting some talent on the team. But that's the only team that can foresee a win. If we were to kind of get that fourth win, it would probably be against the Cleveland Browns. But honestly, I am grasping at straws at this time. You think we can possibly beat with 3 games left in the schedule, guys? That's all I got for this specific video. If you're new, please subscribe, comment, like, all that different jazz. I really do appreciate every single one of you guys. I'm out. Thank you so very much.